Is Yasha Legends of the Demon Blade just another roguelike, or is it secretly one of the best action roguelikes you haven't played this year? Let's get into it, and thanks to the devs for a free review copy. It's a Japanese-inspired action roguelike with 3 playable characters, each wielding unique weapons. It's punchy, it's fast, and most importantly, it's fun as hell. So let's talk about the combat, because this is where Yasha absolutely nails it. It's simple, but not dumbed down, responsive, fluid, and packed with variety. Shigure swaps between having 2 katanas, Sarah goes full-on demon ninja with twin daggers, and Taketora, he's a freaking ranged tank with a bow and tiger fist combo. The cool part is that each character uses 2 weapons per run, and you can mix and match their effects. Every combat level will drop an orb, which lets you upgrade and experiment with different perks. Think elemental buffs, combo enhancers, and just a really solid variety. It's the classic roguelike loop of try a new build, tweak it, go again, and it's absolutely addictive. And the combat isn't just flashy, it's skill-based. Enemy attacks, especially bosses, require pattern recognition and fast reaction times, but there's still meaningful meta progression like weapon upgrades, unlockable skills, perks, and more. So you always feel like you're growing stronger even after a failed run. That said, one major miss is the skill tree progression, and it's not shared across all characters. Starting a new character means starting fresh, and it's not a deal breaker, but it is a momentum killer. But Yasha's roguelike loop is incredibly satisfying. Each run gives you new build opportunities, and finishing a boss does unlock more skills and story content. Complete a character's arc, and you unlock a new unique outfit, and more weapon upgrades too. Every run also includes these neat little rest moments, which contains healing areas, perk shops, ramen stations where you can boost your stats, and even mini games to get rare amulets. It's a smart pacing decision, which breaks up the action and gives you enough time to strategize for what's next. And the ramen mechanic is super clever. You collect ingredients during runs, and those do persist across all 3 characters. It is kind of strange that it's the only shared progression system, and I wish the rest of the game followed suit. Now, style-wise, Yasha goes all in. It's not just beautiful, it's whimsical, vibrant, and at times can be haunting. The art style leans into Japanese folklore, but adds its own flair with stylish flourishes and, surprisingly dark moments. The character designs really pop, the enemy variety is also fantastic. You've got ranged enemies, melee swarms, unpredictable elites. All of them keep you on your toes and make every encounter feel really fun. Now this is where Yasha surprised me the most, the story. You get a full narrative arc for each of the 3 characters, and while it's mostly delivered through text and subtle cutscenes, it's genuinely well written. There's voice acting in Japanese, though it is minimal, but very well done. If you're okay with reading a lot of text, the story will hit hard. And even the bosses aren't just obstacles, each one has lore and a narrative encounter tied to each of the characters. It makes the world feel more alive than your average roguelike does. Now let's talk replayability. There's tons of depth here. Weapons, elemental perks, playstyles, you can easily sink a good 15 to 20 hours into completing all 3 stories and still have builds you haven't tried. But yeah, the elephant in the room, every run does go through the same environments and same bosses in the same order. The layouts are tight, but they don't change much. So by the end of your first story arc, you will feel that repetition. And that said, the game is just so damn fun, you probably won't care. I kept jumping back in just to try new builds, and it's that good. Yasha does feel like what you get if Hades, Dead Cells, and Japanese mythology had a stylish sword-swinging child. It hits the core of what makes roguelikes so addictive, but actually cares about storytelling too, which in this genre is rare. But it isn't perfect. It needs a shared skill tree, more run variety, and ideally like an infinite mode or, switch up mode. But the combat, the presentation, and the narrative, way above average. If you're looking for a polished roguelike with the satisfying action, deep progression, and more heart than expected, Yasha Legends of the Demon Blade is absolutely worth your time. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite roguelike, and subscribe for more honest game breakdowns. And if you're randomly wanting to arrest somebody and throw them to the ground, you should check out my review of The Precinct, an interesting sandbox cop simulator game. As always, keep gaming and stay awesome.